All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to another morning edition of Market Pulse, where we cover Bitcoin and all the other markets. Sorry for the late start. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. Hope you guys watched yesterday's marathon of a 4-hour episode with John Najarian, Ugly Old Goat, Alex Mascoli. Man, I tried to get Willy Woo, but the time zones with New Zealand were not working out. So unfortunately, I couldn't get Willie, but we had a lot of other very interesting people on there. And hopefully you go back and check out that episode. Okay, I am starting today with oil and very disappointing. Look, I've been talking about oil. I've been talking about getting into oil. I've been talking about buying the perfect low, and I missed it. I completely missed it. But at the same time, look, trading is hard. Trading is hard. I have told many people how, wait, I have to pull out the live chat, how hard trading is. And trading is even harder when you are in a position like myself where, Jesus, why can't I? Okay, there we go. Trading is even harder when you have a responsibility to a community. And I am still a Bitcoin evangelist. I still do these videos every morning, every evening, coordinating streams with 10 people on them. And it makes it very difficult to just, be in isolation and pay attention to the markets. So it's very disappointing. I completely missed, I didn't even know. I saw this bounce, I saw the gap, but I had no idea oil went from $21 up to 24. I was completely unaware. And as a trader, that can't happen to you. You are supposed to be on top of it. I've mentioned the 3-day chart on oil and how good it looked on a 9, and it was a 913, and I knew that. I pulled up this chart on Monday. It was only Monday. The 9 ended on Wednesday. And look what happened on Thursday and Friday. I know some of you took the trade and you did great. I did not take the trade. And here's what I'm not going to do. I am not going to get in. I'm going to admit that I missed it. And if oil goes to $55, then oil goes to $55. It is more important to me that my portfolio does not lose 10% or 20% if this retraces, okay? If this retraces, if this ends, at $30, and then next week goes down to 18, my portfolio cannot afford a 40% loss in a trade. It just can't. That's not how my portfolio works. And therefore, I will not be entering the oil trade. I will say that at least I have some exposure to the oil trade with a single stock that, thank God, I was able to enter it. And that stock, we're going to talk about, this is Carnival. We were talking about this yesterday. I am going to want to get into the cruise line plays. The only way I personally have to take advantage of the oil rise is with this trade. I did pick up Apache, and it certainly did not move to the same degree as oil, but I did pick it up right here at the low, and that trade is profitable for me. It also had a weekly 9 going on this week, so at least I picked up an oil play. I did not pick up ExxonMobil or other oil plays. I wanted to pick up USO itself, but I missed it, and it's unfortunate. I've been talking about it for 2 weeks straight, and then I missed it. So hopefully you guys did a better job than me. All right, Bitcoin. Let's talk about Bitcoin. I have about 10 minutes max, and we go from there. I am streaming, right? Yeah, it should be. What about using a breakout order? Do people use those? Yeah, but you got to be careful with like gaps. I don't like gaps. I love buying the breakout, but I still like doing it in an orderly way. Yeah, oil was up 20% in one day. I should have been in oil, but I got a little, I didn't get in. I was busy and I didn't get it. Trust me, my world would be different. Like if no one knew who I was, if no one knew my name, I would be I would be crushing it right now in the market. I absolutely would be, but no one would care. No one would know I exist. So I prefer this. I prefer people knowing who I am and making a difference than making a bunch of money in the markets. So Bitcoin is breaking out, but I'm a little skeptical here. I'm not skeptical long term. I like yesterday when we were breaking out all the way to 72. When we were breaking out all the way to 72, I still expected us to pull back below the $6,850 area. This is different. This is a little bit different. Closing the day today above this area is probably a breakout. We did not close above 6,800 yesterday. So everything still holds that this is an area of rejection. You need a close above this line and not by a few pennies. You need a close above this line by a few $100, and then you need a full candle above it. So far, I can still envision a pullback. So I'm going to move these lines. I'm going to move this line here. I'm going to move this line there. I still think we're going to pull back. I still think that caution is warranted on buying the breakout. I am not buying this breakout. I bought here. I entered a Bitcoin position here. I want to add to my position here. If not, I will let this go and I will take my profit somewhere here. I did not take my profit yesterday at the high. I was too busy in the middle of a stream when it was happening. So I did not take my profit in my GBTC trade yesterday. I don't know if I would have because I had no idea how high it could go. I was probably going to wait until it got rejected by a moving average. I still think we're going to pull back. I am not adding to my position here. I am also not taking profit from my position. I am letting my position do its thing. If we pull back, I am happy to add to my position. If we go up, I am happy to take profit from my position and buy back in on a pullback. That is my current plan. Let's just glance at the lower level time frames. I think there was interesting stuff going on the 4 hour. So on a 4 hour, we did just have a 9, but we're now on a green 2. But that green 2 did not go above a green 1, which is important. And I don't like this pullback right here this morning, and I'm going to wait and see. Let's look at the S&P 500. Again, very important to me. I have a lot of positions in the S&P 500 that I'm going to be exiting because I like to sleep over the weekend at night. So this, whatever happened at 8 in the morning, and then we had the job numbers, the unemployment numbers usually come in the first Friday. And that was, I have no idea what those numbers were, but it doesn't matter. The market seems to have shrugged it off. So we'll see what happens there. I was muted. I was talking about Tesla, and was talking about Tesla, how it broke here, and for me personally, and yesterday's evening stream, I was talking about how I am short 450 puts on Tesla. So if Tesla had that car report in the opposite direction, I would have been kind of screwed and with my trade, and would have been bad. But now Tesla is set to open at $525 this morning. I have to open up my brokerage account to actually see where it is in the morning. And but Tesla is set to open very well. I don't think it's going to go to new highs. I don't think so. It's a good car report in a bearish market. Tesla will not hold up the entire stock market, however, and I am foreseeing a bit of a risk off. I'm not anticipating big up moves today in the market. Anything can happen, but I think that people are going to be a little nervous on what's going to happen over the weekend, and they will take their profits. Okay. All right, gold and silver, quick look, and then it's time to start the trading day. Gold is still making or trying to make this head and shoulders. If you want to see it cleaner, you want to take that out and you want to turn it into a line chart. Okay, that here is your left shoulder, here's your head, and here's your right shoulder. It's working on it. You need a breakout of 1675. Let's say 1675. So we break out above 1675. I become a pretty damn big bull on gold for approximately a $200 swing. So that could take us to the all-time high of 1900. So I can certainly foresee 1900. Let's go back to candles. Nope, not Heikin-Ashi candles, regular candles. I don't know why gold always does that to me. It like moves it to the left. And we'll bring this back. Okay. Silver. Personally, I need silver to be below 14. That would be nice. That would maximize my profit on my trade. Okay. I think that's it. One quick last peek at Bitcoin. I still think we're going to pull back. I think this high of 7250 is going to hold. I think this high will this high will hold, and we pull back to the $6,500 area, 63, 6,500. I think over the weekend, I think the market is going to go down next week. I'm not anticipating the stock market to go up. I think it's going to pull Bitcoin along with it, but I do think that this low is here to stay, and most likely this low is here to stay. That means I am setting up buys above 6,100. So I would love for Bitcoin to come to 6,300 so I can add to my position. If not, I am happy to take profit from my position around 78 and then wait for the pullback to 68. Okay. I still think Bitcoin will spend the majority of the year below 10,000. I am not a moon boy, but I am certainly full bullish on Bitcoin. All right, guys, that is it for me. Time to start my trading day, 10 minutes till market open. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all probably after market closes. We'll do a little recap. I'm very disappointed in the fact that I did not get into USO. Hopefully my Apache trade will make up for that, but it's not enough. Very disappointing. Maybe if I'm lucky, oil will crash to 18 bucks next week. That would wipe out the bears that just got wiped out, that were bearish before Trump's statements. It will also wipe out the bulls that got in. If I did get into oil, I would set a stop loss around 22. I would not let that position go into the red. If oil drops below 20, I become a huge buyer. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I'm just going to put that in a, like for those of you that know American football, you threw an interception, you forget it ever happened, and you know, next play. So I will look for other opportunities to hopefully enter better trades. All right, guys, I will talk to you all on the next one.